The man was shocked to discover, when man's woman had man's period, man only used a dirty old tattered cloth. Once so worn, man would not even wipe a bicycle with it, and man still had to secretly hide it under man's clothes while drying it. The man loved man's woman deeply, so man went to the pharmacy, hoping to buy man a pack of pads. The shopkeeper never expected a man to buy this. Man secretly handed it to man like a thief. The price was as high as 55 rupees, but the man still bought it. Man's woman thought it was too expensive and told man to return it. But the man was very curious. Why such a small item cost so much? Man opened the pad and found that it only contained cotton and cloth. The man suddenly had an idea. Man decided to buy the materials and make one. Man, the first handmade pad, was finished quickly. Man could not wait for man's woman to try it and told man it cost only 2 rupees. The next day, man found man was still using the old cloth. It turned out that the home pad leaked easily and man's woman's clothes were stained. The man felt disappointed, but did not give up. Man continued to improve the pad, but man's woman refused to try again. Man did not want man's husband to meddle in woman's matters, and it made man feel humiliated. Thinking about man's woman's health, the man decided to test it. Man put the homemade pad in a pair of woman's underwear, bought pig blood and dripped it on top. Man jumped in place twice and even did a squat, and it seemed to hold up well. Man happily rode man's bike home, but halfway through the ride, man's smile froze instantly. The pig's blood had soaked through man's pants. The man felt extremely embarrassed. Man jumped into the river to wash it off, but the water instantly turned red. Everyone came to watch, even man's woman was among. Man all thought man was crazy. Man's woman could not accept what man was doing and returned to man's parents' home with man's brother. The man felt heartbroken and decided to leave man's village to find a real production method. Man visited various cotton factories and sent store-bought pads for testing. Only then did man learn man were filled with fiber, not cotton. Search for information online to learn the fiber production process. In an abandoned warehouse, man built a simple machine, poured the fiber material inside, stirred it to make it fluffy, then compressed and shaped it, followed by the packaging and disinfection. An affordable and safe sanitary pad was finally born. Man's texture was almost the same as the one sold on the market. Check back with man's first customer a check to promote man's product. The man entered an invention contest. Man demonstrated the whole process on site. The store-bought pads cost 52 rupees, but man's cost only 2 rupees. A woman judge tested it with bottled water, and it worked very well. The man won the championship of the 4th International America Hip Hop Superman Hair Batman Hair Spider-Man Hair, like an India Hip Hop Spider-Man Hair. Turned down offers from big companies and chose to return to man's village. Man's business grew larger. Man not only solved woman's period problems, but also taught man how to make the pads, helping man achieve financial independence and rebuild man's confidence.